General Hospital spoilers and updates tease Spencer Cassadine, Nicholas Alexander Chavez, and Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, will find themselves in a precarious predicament. According to Tabiana, in Soap Opera Digest, her scene partner Nicholas Alexander Chavez' last appearance in a few months promises riveting drama, and she puts the emphasis on the word riveting. For a semester, Trina and Spencer are looking forward to living together in Paris as she studies at the Sorbonne, and they'll have each other all to themselves. This is not like a weekend vacation, such as the one in New York City, when they finally consummated their relationship. This will be like a husband-wife trial run. At least that's what's in the back of Trina's mind. It's like a test of whether they could live together, and what it will be like should they marry. They're both excited to explore each other and their relationship away from the tribulations and trials in Port Charles, and the sometimes nosy interfering relatives. Especially appealing is the time away from Esmond Prince, Avery Kristen Pohl, who Trina was upset at only getting probation, and the fear she has gotten her memory back. Trina certainly will regret bragging to Esme about her and Spencer's plans to go to Paris, never dreaming they would ever see her there. She'd be breaking her probation. Nevertheless, Trina looks forward to a new start minus all the Esme drama and being with Spencer, and he's determined to shower her with all kinds of romantic surprises. Spencer wants nothing but the absolute best for Trina and to treat her like a princess, giving her all the things she's probably never dreamed of. He decides to take her on a cruise on the Seine River, and on the boat dock, Trina thanks Spencer for letting her experience such incredible things. As for Spencer, he thanks Trina for making him a better man, and she really shows her appreciation for him in return, and they're able to fully embrace their special time. Esme is the furthest thing from either of their minds, but they have no idea she's not in Toronto like was thought when they last heard. Laura Collins, Jenny Francis, tries to place an urgent call to Spencer to warn him, but it's a bad connection, and Trina assumes Laura is just being a mother hen. Tabiana hints of a specific thing that happens that everyone will be satisfied with the outcome of, but as for Spencer, people will not be happy with his outcome. With Nicholas Chavez's leave of absence for several months to film his Netflix series, Monster, Spencer can be expected to disappear for a while, and there is that emphasis on the word riveting. Esme's got some dirty work ahead to track the couple down to the boat they're on in the scene and sabotage it, but could that be why Tabiana empathizes riveting? Boats are put together with rivets, but even so, it would be difficult to loosen rivets on the whole boat, especially since Esmond and they would arrive about the same time. Tabiana teases viewers need to make sure they've taken their blood pressure medicine if they need it, and it will be a heart-stopping sequence of events. Nevertheless, January 31 will be the last time Spencer is seen for a while. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with GH right now. Come back here often for General Hospital spoilers, news, and updates. Things are about to get dangerously complicated for Spencer Cassadine and Trina Robinson on General Hospital, as their once-perfect love story teeters on the edge of destruction. Fans who've long shipped Sprina may want to brace themselves, because the latest spoilers hint at heartbreak, betrayal, and perhaps even a shocking exit that will leave Port Charles reeling. With Spencer presumed dead after the Victor Cassadine yacht disaster last year, Trina has spent months grappling with the trauma of losing him. Her heart has been split in two, caught between holding on to his memory and attempting to build something new. But as many soap fans know, no one has ever truly gone on GH, and it looks like Spencer's return could be closer and more chaotic than anyone expects. There have been whispers in Port Charles, murmurs of sightings, anonymous tips, and even eerie feelings that Trina can't quite explain. She's been seeing Spencer in her dreams, and they've started to feel less like wishful thinking and more like a warning. The latest spoiler teases a miraculous return, but one that could be steeped in darkness. Is Spencer being held against his will? Did someone rescue him only to manipulate him into staying away from Trina? Insiders hint that when Spencer does return, he might not be the man everyone remembers. There's a real possibility that he's been brainwashed, blackmailed, or otherwise compromised. With Victor gone, someone else could have stepped into his shoes. Maybe even another Cassadine looking to use Spencer for their own agenda. And if Spencer's mind has been tampered with, his reunion with Trina won't be sweet. In Spencer's absence, Trina has tried to reclaim her life. She's poured herself into her studies, leaned on her friends, and even begun to form a surprising new connection. Rumor has it that a new character, possibly someone tied to the WSB or the Cassadine legacy, is entering the picture as a potential romantic interest. This new man could be a balm for Trina's broken heart, or a landmine waiting to explode. Viewers may recall how long it took for Trina to open up to Spencer in the first place. She's a woman who loves deeply, but she guards her heart with everything she has. So if she's starting to fall for someone new, that means something serious. And Spencer's return could destroy it all, especially if he's not the man she once knew. Meanwhile, trouble is brewing in the Cassadine mansion. Laura has been trying to keep her family from falling apart in the wake of Nicholas' disappearance, Victor's crimes, and Spencer's presumed death. But the Cassadines are never far from scandal, and something dark is lurking behind the walls of Windermere. Could Spencer's reappearance be linked to a long-buried family secret? Some fans speculate that Helena Cassadine may have orchestrated something from beyond the grave. Her reach was long, and her hatred for Laura was eternal. What if Helena set a final trap, one that ensnares Spencer and puts Trina directly in danger? Spoilers suggest that Trina might get caught in the crossfire of a legacy war she never signed up for. And that could force her to make an impossible decision: save herself or save the man who once held her heart. Let's not forget Esme Prince, Spencer's ex-girlfriend and former tormentor of Trina. With her memories slowly returning and her manipulative streak creeping back in, Esme could become a major player in this love triangle, or rather, love war. There's speculation that Esme might forge a dangerous alliance with someone from Spencer's past, maybe even Nicholas or Cyrus Renault. If Esme feels she's been wronged or sees an opportunity to reclaim her place in Spencer's life, all bets are off. And if Spencer has been brainwashed or drugged, who's to say he won't fall back into old patterns? Imagine the heartbreak if Trina walks in on Spencer and Esme together, whether by choice or manipulation. It would devastate Trina and send her down a path of vengeance. Trina has always been the moral center of her friend group, the voice of reason, the one who stays grounded when things go off the rails. But everyone has a breaking point, and with all she's been through, Trina could be ready to crack. If Spencer returns only to reject her, betray her, or worse, blame her for moving on, Trina might not take it lying down. We could see a whole new side of her, one that's colder, more strategic, and a little dangerous. She's been mentored by Ava Jerome, after all. She's learned from the best when it comes to power and control. The heartbreak might transform Trina from a sweet heroine to a fierce anti-heroine, and honestly, viewers would eat it. Spoilers indicate that the May sweeps will end with a shocking cliffhanger involving Spencer and Trina. The two might find themselves caught in a life-or-death situation, possibly tied to WSB secrets, Victor's final revenge plot, or a deadly Cassadine curse. Whatever the case, they'll be forced to confront not only their past love, but who they are now. Have they changed too much to ever make it work again? Or will tragedy push them back into each other's arms? Either way, fans should expect high-stakes action, emotional blow-ups, and at least one tear-jerking goodbye. Could someone die? Could Trina be kidnapped? Could Spencer vanish again? The possibilities are endless, and that's what makes General Hospital so addictive. While the showrunners are keeping most of the spoilers under wraps, they tease that this arc will be riveting, emotionally complex, and transformative for both Spencer and Trina. This isn't just about rekindling a romance. It's about survival, identity, and what happens when love is tested by the worst circumstances imaginable. Can Spencer fight his way back to himself and to Trina? Can Trina forgive him, or will she forge a new path on her own? Fans will have to stay tuned, but one thing is clear. Port Charles is about to be rocked by one of its most gripping storylines yet, and Sprina might never be the same again. The Sprina saga is about to shift from sweet love story to high-octane thriller, and viewers should prepare for fireworks. Between Spencer's haunting return, Trina's internal war, and the looming danger from the Cassadine legacy, this storyline has everything fans crave: passion, mystery, betrayal, and redemption. Buckle up, GH fans. This ride is going to be wild.